Yo, we back. I can finally hear myself, man. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, these issues is ridiculous, man. Yo, forgive last night. Last night was ridiculous, man. I was trying to do something good, but sometimes when you try to do stuff good, that's when stuff goes haywire. But anyway, so like I was telling y'all, I submitted Forever Freestyle to Curtis King last night, and I got a good review on it. He was like, "Yo, man, that's what's up. I rock with it." He even said that he was gonna favor it. So, without further ado, what I decided to do tonight is I was gonna let y'all actually see the footage. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for this, but Curtis King, yo, I just want to give a big shout out to you, man, because you the big DIY movement or whatever, man. And yo, at first I thought you was gonna be like, yo, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna be straight up. When I seen how you was looking, you was like, what is this nigga about to do? Like, is this nigga really about to, yo? Is this AI? I thought you was about to, I didn't know what was gonna happen. That's why I said I'm gonna send in the video. I'm just trying to be real and genuine. And I said I'm gonna send the video. He see the video because now I'm telling you, 9 out of 10, every time I submit a song to platforms to be played or whatever, with the exception of C Mac Unique Artists, whatever, I got mad love over there. With that exception, whenever I send tracks to other people or whatever, man, the first thing I get is they be like, "Oh man, that's AI." Yo, we sending in AI tracks now. I'm like, yo, this is not AI. Yo, this is actually me. Like, I mix, I master, I produce, I do all of that, with the exception of this joint right here. URL and Ty Mo produce most of the iconic legacy experience. I only produce a few joints on there, but they got most of the leg work on that joint. But yeah, man, I always get that. So whenever a great artist, whenever another rapper that's also in the YouTube stratosphere can give props to what you're doing, man. It's always a big thing, man. It's always a blessing. It's always a good thing, man. So without further ado, I wanted to let y'all see what I saw last night, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave space for that right here. On it. I push play on it. Okay, so all right, I got the footage playing now inside CapCut, and I think I'm trying to find where Curtis King is speaking.
Air you bring to the hip hop community. I made this
video. There you go.
Progression on this was phenomenal.
Still trying to find a spot.
The bass might be a little bit too powerful.
Yeah, shout out to Curtis King, though, man.
Well, it's not a popular name right now. Small bites, small contributions.
All right, we go skip through.
But it just felt like they were cheap.
So when the dust,
all right, there it is.
Your voice sound like
sales. All right, you see he in rare form, yo.
That didn't even sound like a joke. Change your name. Let's keep it going.
So here we go.
Forever Freestyle by Timeout.
Here we go.
This is it. Matrix. Let's hear it. Jelani, you got any special talents?
Yeah, so here it is right here.
yeah. It's your boy Tom, man. Yeah. Y'all ain't nice cause you're good, your music is just repetitive. Something to listen to at night for a sedative. If I had your audience, I would outshine you.
Man, that sound like Nas. That's crazy.
It's just a numbers game. Let's switch up and then see what you do. The first week, I bet your album flop. If you ain't got the industry carrying weight, then your sales would stop. Just think about it for a sec. Let it go round your top before you jump out in the waters and get baited like a shark. They call me Time for a reason. I demolish the clock on anything keeping rhythm in your area. Stop. You just a watch compared to me, nigga. I'm easily Swiss. Rolex without the batteries and the movement swift. Automatic with precision.
Hey, this shit messing me up. This nigga his voice sounds exactly like Nas. Content idea for you. If your voice sound like this much like Nas, stop avoiding it. Start doing content. I seen a dude who all he does is he's like, if Nas rapped over a so-and-so beat. If Nas rapped over a Murder Beast beat, and he'll just rap, not Nas, he said if Tupac rap, he sound just like Tupac. He was like, if Tupac rapped over a Murder Beast beat, this is what it would sound like. And what it does is it makes people go straight to his music because it's like, damn, bro, voice do kind of sound like that. You end up making fans in the process of you just making that content. Don't even avoid it no more. That's your natural voice and you're not putting on. I would be making that content ASAP. If Nas rapped over a conductor beat. You know what I'm saying? That's just an idea that came to mind right now.
Every tick will hit. Time from a different planet, you niggas are counterfeit. I bend bars like metal when the pressure applied. While you just posing for the moment, I'm forever in time. No gimmicks, no favors, no machine behind me. Just craft, sharp pen, and the truth is shiny. See why you chasing algorithms, I'm engraving sound. So when the trend cycle crash, I am still profound. I don't race with the clock, I make seconds obey. Every bar gain interest, watch the value inflate. You just borrowing style, I generate thought. They rent attention, I own every single thing that I bought. So when the dust settles down and the hype dissolves, they go study these verses like a case to solve. Cause time never lies, it only reveals who's built off illusion and who's made it still.
Hold on.
Yo. This is a story that happened to me like twice.
Oh, that's his voice. That's that man voice.
Twice. I mean, almost back to back, which is crazy. So, all right.
I had to click on a video because I was like, we living in the age of AI. No disrespect. It ain't that I was I was doubting you, but that's his voice. That's his voice. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. I swear to you, it was so damn close. I was like, that nigga using an AI Nas model. I was on the YouTube page too. That's a real person. If not, fuck you, Suno.
He just seen the other video where
That was good shit.
say I sound like Nas.
Good presence, good confidence. That's the thing that came across to me is you have the confidence of a veteran, a confidence of somebody who lets the moment come to them and they're not trying to chase a moment. My favorite rappers are the ones who don't chase moments, the ones who sound like they got all the day in the world, but they're not wasting time. That makes sense. They got all the time in the world, but they're not wasting time. Every word is counting. It's almost like they're being charged by the word, but they make it count. Fire. What you got here? Okay.
Yeah, so that was the Curtis King review right there, man. Yo, I paid $25 to get a review. It was more about not really more about the about as far as the sound quality or whatever. I knew the sound quality was pretty decent. You know what I mean? I'm in school. I go to school at Full Sail University online for mixing and mastering and production and all things audio. You know, basically I go to school for that, so I know that the sound was gonna be pretty decent or whatever. It was more of I wanted to know, like as far as rapping ability, like how would another peer say, what would another peer say about your music, you know, your music style of rapping, you know, whatever, you know. And I knew it was going to be, I also wanted to touch on that Nas subject a little bit, you know, whatever. But that's what it was more about, you know. It was well worth it, man. Well worth. That was the best $25 ever spent, man. I was like, yo, that's what's up. Now mind you, this is not like I didn't set this up or anything, you know. I just I was on the way going to Category 5's house, and I had glanced at my phone while I was driving, and I said, oh snap, Curtis King live. I was like, yo, that's crazy, I'm about to check it out. So I jumped in for a second, and I was like, dang, man. I said, yo, he doing the free reviews right now for the next 3 hours. And so I was like, all right, it's so good. I said, it's cool, I'll catch him on the way out. So I dropped off the SD cards to Category 5, and I was like, yo, I said, I stayed there, talked to him for a little bit, you know, went over a little bit of business, and then bam, I said, yo, man, I'm about to peel out. So I got back in the car, I got down the road, halfway down the road, I think I made it all the way to QT, and like almost at the edge of Rock Hill. And I jumped back on the live again, and I was like, yo, he's still on here. I was like, yo, that's crazy. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, dog, I'm going to send him $25, and I'm going to skip the line, and I'm going to see if he can review the joint and see what he can say in real time. Now, mind you, when I decided to do this, I didn't even know that I would be able to come back as soon as I got to the house and rewind the live to catch it. Because sometimes you're not able to do that. If he would have ended the live, and I don't know if he would have ended it and not reposted it, I would have never been able to catch it. To the best of my knowledge, but I was able to catch it. And I told my son about it, and my son was like, yo, that's crazy. He was like, Curtis King, yo, that's crazy. And then I talked to my homeboy, Red. Red is doing the remix of this, the Forever Freestyle, yo. When I say this joint is about to be blazing, man, that Forever Freestyle about to be mad crazy, yo. That Forever Freestyle is about to be ridiculous, man, yo. It's about to be. I told him, I said, go ape shit on that mother. Go ham on it. I said, I don't care, go ham on it. And I know that's what he did. I know he did it. I know he went ham on it, man. But yeah, I just had to jump back on here tonight, man, because the sound was crazy. And I'm still trying to figure out how to work out these kinks, man. Because see, all right, when I first started doing this, man, like my intention was to jump on every night and to give y'all, to go live every night, to promote my music, to try to build up my brand on YouTube. I already have a following on TikTok. Like I got over 1,000 followers, which is not much. It's not nothing, right? It's like some raindrops in a bucket, man. That's what that 1,000 followers on TikTok is. And I don't even know if TikTok gonna be around to stay around like that anyway. But if it do, I appreciate all my followers over there. My plan was to jump on here, and I said every night if I jump on the live, and like if I do lives, if I do premieres just like this one, that I would get the people, rally the people, or whatever. And I don't send out notifications. I know a lot of y'all be like, yo, that's ridiculous, man. Why you ain't sending out no notifications? Because I realized that when you send out those notifications to your family members and friends, they not likely to come and check you out every single time, man. That's just the fact of the matter, man. Real talk. Yeah. Your family and friends they're not liable to check you out every single night. If they do, that's a blessing. That's a blessing if they do. And I'm fortunate to have some ones that definitely lock in with me every single night I come on. But realistically, that's not something realistic long term. And the way that YouTube operates, the way it's supposed to operate, its algorithm is you're supposed to jump on live or either shoot your premiere, and then people are supposed to gradually find you. And then once YouTube finds the crowd for you, then YouTube starts floating your content directly to those people. That's the way it's supposed to work. From everything that I've studied and everything that I've looked at, that's the way YouTube is supposed to work. I've done the sending out a million requests, like come check out my page, and what happens is it's crabs in a bucket. Sometimes you go get a good little bit of crabs. Sometimes they go just look at it. They be like, I ain't looking at his page tonight, And then some people even block you. Really, real talk. Some people even block you. They be like, nah, man. They be like, this nigga always sending some music shit. Like, yo, that's what my channel is. My channel is about music shit. That's what my channel's about, yo. It's about hip hop. It's about real life. It's about encouragement. It's about motivation, motivational speaking. It's about that type of thing. That's what my channel is, man. And that's just me being raw and uncut, man. Yo, I mean, you see, look at where I'm at right now, man. I mean, I'm literally in my space right now, and I'm doggone just talking to y'all, just talking to the people, and it's going to pay off, man. I know it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off in the long run. But Rome was not built in one day. They didn't build Rome in one day. They didn't build all the fantastic structures that you see in life. It was not built in one day. Like if you go if you go to Concord Mills Mall, right? You go to Concord Mills Mall, down there where the movie theater is. You see all those beams that's leaning all different directions or whatever, and the color scheme is crazy or whatever. Yo, me and my pops, we built that whole thing, man. Like when they was working on Concord Mills, we built that. We built that. And a lot of people, like when I tell people, they be like, yeah, right. You know, they don't believe me, but it's true. We built that. We built Razoo's, which used to be in front of Concord Mills Mall. We built it's a big house of prayer in Charlotte. We built that. Like I used to do construction. I used to do welding and construction, man. I've worked so many jobs. I've done so many different types of things, you know, just giving you a little bit about my life. But yeah, like I'm a real person, man. I'm a real person trying to do real things, trying to meet real people, trying to enjoy real music. That's what it is. I need to put that on a shirt. I'm a real person doing real things, trying to meet real people that's trying to enjoy real music. I need to remember that. Yo, hey, but yeah, that's what it is, man. I appreciate everybody that jumped in the live tonight, yo. And I'm going to go ahead and, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and I only got like 1 minute left on this joint. Let me see if I can play something. Ultravision. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Two-headed monster, no room for imposters. Straight to the point like a check from a sponsor. Sharper than clippers, I line up the talkers. They fade when I edge them, no need for a barber. I don't chase applauses, I'm loud when I'm quiet. My silence is siren, they panic, they riot. I don't need a crown when it's built in my diet. I eat with the giants and sleep autopilot. Money don't move me, I'm rich off the vision. I profit in ways that don't come with commission. They follow a trend, I just edit the mission. I'm timeless with rhymes, that's a different edition. No gimmicks, no props, I'm the show and the pin. Quicksand.